a mysterious message from a missing wife. A decaying plantation deep in the Louisiana swamps, and a family hiding a nightmare beyond imagination. Resident Evil 7 marked a chilling return to the franchise's survival horror roots, plunging players into a claustrophobic world of madness,
It's fucking hard!
mutation, and a desperate fight to survive. But beneath the screams and shadows lies a twisted tale, one that redefines what we thought we knew about the series. From the truth behind Eveline to the horrors lurking in the Baker family home, this is the full story of Resident Evil 7. The game begins with Ethan Winters traveling to Louisiana after having received a request from his wife Mia to find her there, despite the fact that Mia had gone missing 3 years ago and was presumed dead. When Ethan arrives, he finds a seeming house with Mia imprisoned in the basement. Mia warns him that they must escape before Daddy finds them. Ethan then receives a phone call from a woman named Zoe, who tells him that there is an escape route through the attic. However, as Ethan and Mia make their way up there, Mia suddenly goes berserk and begins attacking Ethan, forcing him to kill her in self-defense. He is then knocked out by Jack Baker, the patriarch of the Baker family. Ethan then wakes up to find himself captive, and in the company of the Baker family, who consist of Jack, his wife Marguerite, their son Lucas, and an unnamed elderly woman in a wheelchair. The Bakers attempt to force feed him their food, cooked human parts, and begin torturing him until they are distracted by a phone call. Ethan manages to break free from his bonds and tries to find a way to escape the Baker's mansion. During this time, he periodically receives helpful advice from Zoe, who reveals herself to be Jack's daughter. When a deputy comes to investigate the mansion, Ethan tries to warn him about the Bakers, but the deputy is skeptical of his claims and is killed by Jack. Ethan manages to kill Jack in response, but quickly finds out that Jack and the other Bakers have powerful regenerative abilities, allowing them to heal normally fatal wounds. Ethan must also avoid monstrous creatures that the Bakers have been creating from other people they have kidnapped. Eventually, Ethan has a second showdown with Jack, killing him again and obtaining the key he needs to escape the mansion. Making his way to the yard, Ethan finds out from Zoe that Mia is still alive, since she has been given the same infection the Bakers have. Zoe informs him that she wants to escape the Bakers as well, but both she and Mia would need to have their infections cured by a special serum first. Ethan heads out to an old house to find the ingredients for the serum, where he is forced to battle and kill Marguerite. Once he retrieves the ingredient, Ethan begins to have strange visions of a young girl. He then returns to meet with Zoe, but is instead contacted by Lucas, who has captured both Mia and Zoe and is holding them hostage. Lucas forces Ethan to navigate a barn filled with monsters and traps, but Ethan is able to outsmart Lucas, forcing him to flee. He then rescues Mia and Zoe, who is able to manufacture 2 doses of serum. However, at that moment, a heavily mutated Jack attacks again, and Ethan is forced to use one of the serum doses to kill him permanently. With only 1 dose of serum left, Ethan must choose whether to cure Mia or Zoe. If Ethan chooses Mia, Zoe reluctantly stays behind and gives a bitter farewell to Ethan and Mia. As he and Mia escape on a boat, they come across the tanker ship where they are attacked by Eveline. The game then switches to Mia's perspective. She wakes up on the wrecked ship and begins searching for Ethan, but keeps receiving visions of Eveline, who keeps claiming that Mia is her mother, despite Mia not remembering anything about her. Eventually, Eveline makes Mia watch a videotape to restore her memory. It is revealed that Mia was, in fact, working for an unnamed corporation that was developing Eveline as a bioweapon. It was her job to oversee Eveline as she was being covertly transported to Central America on board the tanker ship. However, Eveline managed to escape containment and cripple the ship. She then infected Mia in an effort to force her to be her mother. Realizing her role in creating Eveline, Mia rescues Ethan and hands him a vial containing Eveline's DNA. She manages to resist Eveline's control long enough to seal Ethan out of the ship so she cannot hurt him. After leaving the wrecked ship, Ethan makes his way into an abandoned salt mine, where he finds a hidden laboratory. After some investigation, Ethan learns that Eveline is an E-series bioweapon who can infect people with a psychotropic mold that allows her to brainwash and mind control them. Side effects of the infection include insanity, powerful regenerative abilities, and extreme mutations. She also grew up with an obsession of having a family of her own, which is why she infected Mia and the Bakers. Lucas is revealed to be working in secret with the unknown organization, as he has been given a serum that prevents him from being under Eveline's control and pretending to be under Eveline's control so that he can keep his cover. Using the lab equipment and the vial Mia gave him, Ethan is able to synthesize a toxin capable of killing Eveline and proceeds through the tunnels, eventually finding his way back to the original farmhouse. Upon learning that Ethan has the toxin, Eveline begins to assault him with powerful visions and hallucinations in an effort to keep him away. Ethan is able to overcome her defenses and injects Eveline with the toxin, and is surprised to discover that Eveline was the unnamed elderly woman the entire time. However, the toxin causes Eveline to mutate further into a massive monster, which attacks Ethan, who is only able to destroy her thanks to a special weapon dropped by a military helicopter. With a threat over, Ethan is rescued by the Blue Umbrella Corps Alpha team, led by Chris Redfield. Mia is also rescued by Redfield's team. Regardless of path, as the helicopter flies away, it bears the logo of Blue Umbrella, a private military company founded in 2007 by former staff of the original Umbrella Corporation after its previous bankruptcy.